Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tripoli here, back on the Lord's Mobile video, and we are actually taking a step back to about, I believe, 3 months ago, where we've got this guy. I was in the guild NM, and we've got this guy, Bank 5, right before WoW, porting over to the base, guildless. Now, we're looking at the helps, and we're looking at the overall account. Now, this looks like a complete solo trap to me, a nice new solo trap. He's doing something with the account, right? Somebody decided, hey, I'm gonna try something. Well, he's guildless in the Wondergrass, so if we start a rally, right, he has to take it. So I'm like, yo, guys, we got to fill this. Like, I see this guy. I've seen this guy in like a Chinese hive. I think he's a solo trap. He's here, guildless now. Let's get a rally as fast as possible. We load up. Boom, he's trapped. He's now trapped, and he has got to take this. And the most thing, like the only thing he can do is say, oh shit, I have to take this. Now, Daddy KC, he chucks out a test march. As you can see, he's down to 100 mil, 600,000. And we speed up the rally just a little bit, just to kind of move it along a little bit so he doesn't have time to do stuff. And as you can see, he's now up to 800K. So he is indeed online. He's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. I can't move. I've got troops, but I'm gonna get hit by this regardless. What am I gonna do? So I took a scout on him to see if he drops his anti or anything. Didn't really check it out, but he ended up being anti anyway. We speeded it in a little bit more, I believe, right up here. We apply some carpets to not give him kind of time to think and time to kind of get rid of his troops or whatever. Minute 15, and we're still gonna speed it just a little bit more, just trying to kind of get it up to him as fast as possible, because he could end up hiding a small portion of his troops if he were to act fast enough. But of course, we could just I think he'll probably get rid of about 1.2 million, depending if he's like size boosts or not, maybe like 2 million. But as you can see, we speed it up, and 5 seconds left in the rally. Here it comes, and it's going to give him a big old smack. And let's see if I was right. I was right. He had 3.6 million troops. He sent 2 marches out, which were probably full of 200K. So this was definitely a solo trap. He tucked away his leader. He tried to throw out a couple marches, but he was way too late on that, and he got absolutely railed by us. I'm pretty sure he tried to chuck his T3 out of his his T3 out of his base, and she tried to hide as much T3 as possible. Dude ends up getting completely railed. Moving on to this next clip, we've got Polo Though. You might be asking, who is Polo Though? That is me. That is moi right there. I decided to sit here just kind of in the hive anti, because I had seen these guys. They've actually railed a couple of our guys with triples in the previous days to this one, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here. I'm like, well, if they do come over and they double or triple, I don't have to take them, right? But I could waste their time. I could make them speed up like a bunch or something like that. I was kind of like in that mentality, but I'm like, coming down to it, well, what if I tested my gear? I was like thinking, I got this new gear. It's pretty good, and I've got like 450+% statistics. Like this could be good. I mean, I'm fully jeweled. I've got my gold cup. I've got like all my gold gears when I was doing like heavy upgrades on my account. So I give myself my own leader for my other account. I'm like, okay, well, there's now a triple set on me. And these guys aren't the most coordinated with their triples, but I have no interest in taking a triple. So the guy gives a thumbs up. The one walks, and then you'll see here in a second, B2T is about to walk. They start walking. Now I've got 2 rallies. I can't random or whatever. I would lose my reins regardless. But here in a second, you'll see a third one go. They start speeding up. I'm like, oh, shit. Apply the gear. Boom. Cap. Shield. So I capped them. It was an infantry rally. We'll take a look at the report at the end of the video. It was nice. I had no alter boost, and I had no attack boost for that rally. Keep that in mind when we go through the report at the end of the video. It was a nice little take, a little bit of T4, a little bit of T5, gave him a lot of reds. Also took a little bit of T2 damage for sure on that, and T4 damage, front line damage for sure, and I guess a little bit of T2 backline damage as well. Moving on to the next clip. This is actually from yesterday. So yesterday we had this guy, like somewhere around 6 million troops. This guy EQ5, EQ stars, just kind of popped out of shield. A little bit of a noob. And I'm like, hey guys, check this out. And they're like, oh, what do you got there, Trip? And I'm like, I've got a rally target. Let me go set a rally. So I'm like, hey guys, load up on me, full infantry. Let's come at this guy. And, as people start, speeding in from far, porting over, we're going to try to get that full fill. This guy's an absolute noob. I mean, he's got T4, T2, and T3 in his comp. None of them are up to any standards that could cap. So basically, if he tries to take a rally from me without reinforcements of some sort or gear or anything, like this guy's pretty much screwed. Even with gear, this guy's pretty much screwed. So it's down to minute 20. I'm like, one more. Apache ports in. I'm like, hell yeah, we got that 2 million fill now. So now rally's up to 2 million. I believe 2,035,000. Let's take a look. 2,035,000. We've got a minute remaining before this thing walks, and we're checking to see if everybody, sent some good stuff. Do we have to split or something? I'm like on standby whether I have to split with my account or not. If somebody else wants to join and such, just in case a couple other people join last second or want to join last second, it fills up, or all that kind of stuff. Everybody likes to join. Anyways, 7 seconds. It's coming down to it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pop an attack boost. I want an attack boost for this. I want to deal as much damage as possible. So I come at him. I switched gear, and I check for a little bit of a gear swap going on or something. 236 mil. I'm in range wedge. Boom, smack. Don't lose too much. 2.7, almost 2.8 million red deads the first hit. We hit him for about 3 million troops, and he's in foul. So the problem with this for me is that I don't really have the range statistics to be able to come at this with my own, stats. So he's got 3 million troops left, and they are cav range. So I could have set another infantry, and we could just get countered and lose extra troops, or we can get Mr. Cha online to go set us a nice range rally. He's got some very nice range statistics. He's going to be coming on online and filling. As you can see, we got the full fill this time. We've got the full 2.375 million coming in. He's now down to 201 million might, still in that research gear. Just kind of chilling there, He doesn't know where the fuck he is or what's going on, but as you can see, we didn't take too much losses off that first rally, and we took a good portion of his comp out. 2 seconds about to be walking on the rally. 18 seconds, 17, 16, 15. And let's take a look at his Mr. Cha's gear. As you can see, he's got almost full mythic range gear, so this is going to be a nice juicy hit. I'm counting down to when I can solo so I can try to clean up whatever's left. Switch to my inf gear, let it slowly walk in. Boom. We hit. My solo hits. I see my might drop, so that means I definitely got something. I got 5k troops. Nice. And we cleaned up the rest of those troops. Now down to 149 million. I think it was a 70 or 80 million drop in total. And as you can see, look at all those red deads. 2.983 million red deads off that hit. That T3, T4, T2 comp did not work out for this guy. And I'm pretty sure he's either going to have a fun time rebuilding or he's going to be quitting. Anyways, moving on. We've got a little bit of weird screen action going on. I've just set another rally on this I believe N1C guy. Now this guy's got about, I believe, 4.5 million troops, and he's getting reinforcements from various guildmates. I don't really know what's going on with this guy. I'm pretty sure he's just offline. Got some solo trap stuff going on. He's one of those T3, T2 comps. Good portion of T3 in his castle. So we're going to come up in here. I set full infantry. We got 40 seconds left in the rally, and we aren't really struggling to fill. And as you can see, I go in, hit him, bam, hits, and we kill 1.8 million off the first rally. Very, very nice might drop. But I believe he was in cav formation. Now, the good thing about this, right, the good thing about him being in a cav foul would be because I just got rid of all of his cav front line, and now all that remains is infantry and range. So I'm about to come up in here, and I'm about to get a nasty smack. I know I'm about to get a nasty smack. He was in that cav foul. I just got rid of all his cav. Inf range left. Oof, this is going to be really good. So I load up infantry. He's still got a good portion of his troops left. And I'm like, yeah, guys, this is about to be dirty. Y'all better fill me on this. This is going to be a nice ass hit. Fill up. We got the igloo gang there. We got the three. We've got 3 of our igloos there out of 6 of them. Just kind of chilling. We got 3 seconds left before this rally goes and walks. Let's go. 8 seconds. Applying the war gear. Got the attack boost on. Let's see how dirty this hit is. He's 152 million. And bam, I barely drop any might. Boom. 2.6 million troops. 61 million might drop. Absolutely dirty. What a monster of a hit, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll definitely be coming out with some more because I've been actually very, very active in game. And I guess I'll catch y'all in the next video or stream that I do. Peace out, guys.